wasn't really expecting to do this today, and I think it's going to rain, so I'm just going to find mist. See if my boat hang holds up. Okay, so the first new can is already applied, and then I'm just going to let this sit overnight, and then I'll apply the second can. I'll apply the second can to it probably tomorrow. But that be it. 8-inch PVC. So these things sell for, like, you know, once they're completely built, they sell for $300 or $400 a lot of times. But I actually got this PVC in several pieces. I mean, a whole truckload. So I got a whole truckload of PVC for 40 bucks off of a construction site. And then I ended up selling some of it for 20 bucks. So I got half my money back already. But I bought the Conduit Kit for $50 off of Amazon. And then I just spent $28 in paint. But honestly, I bought too many cans. I bought 4 cans. And I'll bet I won't even use three cans. So $21 in paint, $50 in caps. I'll have 100 bucks into this project, I think. So we'll see. All right, so now I can alleviate some of this mess. You know, before I was storing my poles in the cab. In fact, half of them's out already. So there's twice as many usually that there is now. But I was storing them in the cab, and so when I did that, I really didn't have room for a passenger. So now that I got my rod locker on the truck, that will alleviate putting the rods up in the cab. Now for now, all I did was ratchet strap them. I got these C-clamps for like a truck canopy topper, but I just clamped them down to the side rail, and then I used some ratchet straps and strapped it down. I was going to do 3, but really I didn't need 3, so I should have just took that off, but I didn't take it off. But again, this is only temporary until I get my kayak rack, and then this will either go on top or it'll go on the side here once I get a kayak rack on here. The Yakima HD, what do they call it, the overhaul or overload HD is probably what I'm going to go with. But I just wanted to show you, I've got this thing mounted. We're going to put some poles in it and see how many it'll hold. Alright, so you're going to see exactly how many rods I can put in here, because I haven't done this yet. Normally I take 4 to 6 rods with me on my trips. So if I can get 6 in here, I would be tickle pink. And of course I've got rod socks on everything because I don't want my eyes bent or snagged up on another rod. These are just some cheaper rod socks off of Amazon. And the shorter one. I can still reach that shorter one. All right. Then I'm going to put one more spinner in down there. That way. So that's number 2. This is number 3. That's 3. Then I'm going to put this bait caster in. Handle out. There's 4. Okay, this is number 5. And by the way, these rod socks, they're all, these ones, even though these are branded off of Omega, they're still made by TRC covers, and they're the best, I think, on the market. I am not sponsored by them. They did not give these to me, but they are probably the best around. All right. Okay. That's 5. Six. And this is 6. 6. 6. All right. 1 bait caster. 1 spin caster. And the rest were spinners. And right there. 7. That is 7. I'm hoping you can see that. That is 7 poles in the 8-inch conduit. And to be honest, I could probably put another one in there. But again, 7 poles in the 8-inch PVC conduit. This was a construction find. I paid $50 for the end caps. And it's lockable. No more crowded truck cab. One thing I will show you, I don't know if, I can't remember if I talked about this earlier. This came with no holes in it at all, and they recommended that you drill holes and either use a pop rivet or screws. I went ahead and used a rivet because it's harder to get a rivet out than it is a screw. I mean, I don't know, with a pocket knife or a Gerber you can probably do both, but I went ahead and riveted it. I applied goop all the way around to seal it. I used RTV on the end cap, but it was a little bit more messier. It didn't come out as good, and I got a little bit on the metal, so I didn't like that. So after I did this one and it didn't look that great, I went ahead and used goop, marine goop, and the bead come out better. It sealed up better. But that's it. Thanks for watching.